Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is our video slash PDF document series for Writing Through Change, bringing tutors together using creative writing. I'm Adrianna Burton. I work at the UCI Writing Center and this is my third year as a peer tutor.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam Bannon and I'm also a peer tutor at the UCI Creative Writing Center and am one of the other founders of the Creative Writing Group. Hope you enjoy our presentation.
I'm Keely. I am also a writing tutor, so there's a bit of a theme here, and this is my first year as a writing tutor.
I'm Jordyn. I've been at the Writing Center for 3 years, but this is my first year as a peer tutor, and I'm enjoying the group.
Yeah, so our goals with doing this, other than, you know, having that nice spot on our resume, was we really felt like we didn't know each other, which is a really awkward experience. I've been at the Writing Center for 3 whole years. The first 2 years were in person. It wasn't COVID times. And especially with my cohort, I made so many lifelong friends that apparently you guys weren't getting the same experience. And that's really sad.
Yeah, so we really created this to try and mimic the experience that we would get through creative writing, through a creative writing group rather than the in-person that we were missing out on because of COVID. So because of this, I was able to make friends with my coworkers and get to know them as my first year as a creative writing tutor, which was awesome.
It was definitely a really cohort building activity. And it was also really fun to just share our creative writing, because so often creative writing especially is writing that's done in a void. And it's writing you put in your notebook and you lock away praying no one will ever see it, because you're like, oh no, not that. But it was so refreshing to kind of share it with others and find that we all kind of have these mutual fears, and talking through it really allows us to open up about it and really grow as writers and people.
And a lot of our work through the Writing Center at the moment, being remote, is very work-based. You know, you go to a meeting, the presenter talks for a little bit, you might get a chance to ask questions, but the aspect of socialization is kind of completely out the window. So by having these meetings and being able to talk in a really informal, lighthearted setting, it's a really good way to make friends and actually get some human contact.
We love human contact, and surprisingly enough, the creative writing group has proven to be really useful to us academically and pedagogically as tutors. Being able to talk with people who have the same job outside of like a meeting where there's 30 people about your students, or about like you're not sure about something about writing in a low stress environment, is so helpful. During my first 2 years, we had like small group meetings with like 5, 6 people. And I know that's not happening this year because COVID and, you know, no one's free all the time and life is hard. But by, you know, centering ourselves around this like quick 7-week, you're just gonna rush in and share your writing. We kind of tried to work around just this moment of like a lot of loss, like we're not connected, we're not experiencing the normal things, we don't have our shared space in the Writing Center. So by making a little Zoom room our home, we're attempting to create a non-judgmental space for ourselves, and hopefully you guys, whoever's watching, can do this with your own peers too.
And I think it's really important to really take a look at how the 2D is feeling as well as the tutor during these like Zoom environments, because we're all used to tutoring in person, so we don't really have that interpersonal connection to make people feel more at ease. So being able to share writing and really go into the vulnerable place that the 2D is feeling, I think was a really important experience and really changed how I approach tutoring. And I'm sure my co-tutors as well.
I would definitely echo Sam's sentiments, and just putting yourself in the shoes of the 2D, like he said, and really feeling like that anticipation and dread. And it's like you're sharing your baby. And so when you can kind of get over that and realize, oh, this is just a rough draft, they're helping me make it better, they're not destroying my dreams and all my hard work, it really helps you help your own writing. And then it also, like you mentioned, helps the way you approach other 2Ts, sorry. It helps you sort of understand when they're all squirmy, and understand that sometimes they're not showing their camera because they're just in their pajamas, or they just don't want you to see the look on their face when they open their Word document. and sort of realizing that there's all of these reasons going on, and that technology right now is unfortunate in that it's keeping us away from each other. But there's also so many benefits and so many things that you can do with like Google Drive and screen sharing that really open up for different and new and sometimes even more exciting ways of connecting.
And being able to work in groups with our writing has really helped with that experience, because it's not just, the tutor 2E situation. We've done a lot of writing that we all work on at once, which really helps introduce us to, diverse mindsets, diverse ways of being able to form a story together. Creative writing, we all know that creative writing isn't all exactly the same. That would kind of kill the creative part of the writing. And by working together, and learning how different people approach stories and create and that kind of thing, it's been a really enlightening experience.
So in the next 4 videos, we're going to walk you through our 7 weeks of meetings, and hopefully you'll get a sense of what activities we did so that maybe you can bring it to your own writing center. Preemptively, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next videos.
Yes. See you then.